Hi folks, welcome to episode 51 of Awake Africa Show. As you may know, this show is dedicated to sharing transformative ideas, principles, and practices capable of catalyzing both personal and collective transformation of the African societies. In this episode 51 of my presentations on the subject of dysfunctional Africa, the solution, a case study of the Nigerian state, I will continue with the part 2 of how best to define the Nigeria national identity. My name is Kennedy Nzewi. In the first part of my presentation on how best to define the Nigeria national identity, I did allude to the fact that national identity is a veritable means through which a state could effectively mobilize her social capital for national development. Without a strong national identity, no nation can fully harness her socio-economic potentials. To buttress further on this point, let us take a look at the example of 3 nations with identifiable sense of national identity and their level of social progress. Number 1. The United States of America. The national identity or character of the United States of America was founded on puritanical ideals. Puritanism refers to a movement which arose within the Church of England in the latter part of the 16th century, which sought to reform the church and establish a middle course between Roman Catholicism and the ideals of Protestant reformers. Those who advocated Puritanism were called Puritans. Puritanism is not only a religious belief, but a philosophy. Puritanism has greatly influenced the American culture and has shaped the national identity or character of the American people, which is built on such values as individualism, egalitarianism, optimism, and education. 2. The Democratic Republic of South Korea. The South Korean national identity was founded on the amalgamation of the collective-oriented values of the East, founded on the doctrine of Confucianism, and the goal-oriented economic values of the West, founded on Protestant Christian ethics. The People's Republic of China. The foundation of China's national identity is predominantly based on the collective-oriented values of the East, founded on the doctrine of Confucianism and the socialist ideals. The absence of well-defined national identity on which the Nigerian state will anchor her social development effort is the reason for lack of social consensus among Nigerians, especially on those issues that could impact positively on the overall well-being of the larger society of Nigeria. For Nigeria to be able to define an acceptable national identity, which will represent the innate aspiration of all her citizens, much effort is needed to achieve that, given the multicultural nature of the Nigerian society. What I presume could be the major challenge to any effort to successfully weave a national identity for the Nigerian state is the rapid loyalties most Nigerians expend to their ethnic or religious groups as against the Nigerian state. Although this could be changed through systematic efforts, there is a greater need for Nigeria to rediscover and use those traditional indigenous values which promoted human dignity, egalitarianism, and harmonious coexistence among the indigenous people of Nigeria in the past to craft an acceptable national identity capable of mobilizing Nigerian citizens for national development. In episode 52 of my video presentation, I will continue with part 3 of my presentations on how best to define the Nigerian national identity. Before you go, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will enable you to get a first-hand notification whenever I drop fresh video contents, and for you to also access other interesting video contents in my channel. You can also share and encourage your friends to view any of the video contents that inspired you. Equally, you can interact with me on my various social media handles as displayed on the screen. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for joining me for this broadcast. Please do join me again when next I bring another episode of my presentation. Thank you.